When people hear faith, they often think belief, agreement, accepting something is true, but the biblical idea is heavier than that. Because belief can stay in the mind. Faith presses further, and if you flatten them into the same thing, you shrink the passage before it even starts. Faith is not just belief. Same family, different weight. Here's the map. Belief can sound like recognition. You hear a claim, you accept it as true. Faith carries more pressure than that. Trust, reliance, endurance. One can stop at assent, one leans into dependence. Start with belief. Belief matters. It is not nothing. Belief can mean accepting that something is real, that a claim is true, that a statement holds. But agreement alone does not automatically become trust. You can believe something is there without resting your weight on it. You can believe a bridge exists without stepping onto it. That is where people flatten the word too early. Now faith. Faith is not thinner than belief, it is heavier. Faith reads like trust with direction. Not just, I think this is true, but I lean into this as dependable. That is why faith often carries movement, reliance, steadiness, endurance. Belief may recognize. Faith rests, belief may admit. Faith entrusts. Faith is not mere mental agreement. It is dependence with weight on it. Here's the damage when you collapse them. You reduce faith to opinion. You turn reliance into recognition. You make the text sound like it is asking only for intellectual consent, when it is often pressing toward trust, dependence, or lived reliance. And once you do that, the passage starts sounding smaller than it is. So here's the practical decode. When you meet faith language, ask, is the passage only asking whether something is true, or is it pressing further into trust, reliance, endurance, and dependence? That distinction changes the verse, because one word can stop at assent, the other puts weight down. So next time you hear faith, do not flatten it into bare belief too quickly. Ask whether the text is describing recognition or dependence. That distinction changes the weight of the word. Next, decode, spirit not equal to soul. That's the word. Now read it differently.